getting back to school during a pandemic, we're all working on a learning curve. Last night, Duval County Public School Superintendent Dr. Diana Green spoke with parents over Facebook Live, answering questions like what happens when a student tests positive? What happens if a student refuses to wear a mask, which is required, by the way? First, our Renata DiGregorio brought the big question to parents, teachers, school staff. The biggest of them all, is the school district ready?
Good morning. A common concern parents have is not with the district's protocols, but if. Almost 100,000 students plus teachers and staff will be able to follow them all day, every day.
I think it might be hard to manage and make sure that those protocols are staying in place for the whole 6-7 hours kids are there.
Raleen Sullivan has 4 kids in the Duval school system. They'll be learning online, partly because of this concern. Some teachers also voice concerns about social distancing among themselves. Wednesday was teachers' first day back to school for pre-planning.
It is a requirement.
Duval School Superintendent Dr. Diana Green answered questions from the community in a Facebook town hall Wednesday evening.
We added an additional support for teachers with face shields, but it is a requirement that they wear a facial covering.
Dr. Green says parents should get a call or email this week outlining plans. This includes help needed with Duval homeroom, something Sullivan has been waiting for.
The Duval homeroom option of it just seems like we're a little bit behind. You know, we don't know as much information as face-to-face.
Sullivan feels the district is not ready to open, though we've heard other parents say that they are excited to go back. We also asked the district if Dr. Green could answer this question, if she feels that they are ready. We were told she couldn't do an interview on Wednesday and didn't hear back via email. I'm Renata DiGregorio, First Coast News, on your side.